Excuse me, guys. That's probably the worst fake sneeze sounding ever. What's up, guys? Uh, how's it going, everybody? Luca. I don't think I've ever seen you first. Luca Laskovic? Hopefully I didn't butcher that too badly. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. But you're first. What's going on, everybody? Hey, just saw your video on getting 2-star Netflix Daredevil. Yep, I'm so pumped about that, guys. I don't. It's dumb. It's dumb, but I don't care. I'm happy about it. I'm super happy about it. 14 months, guys. Took 14 months to correct that mistake. I didn't think I'd ever get the opportunity. But it's fixed. It's fixed now. A little bit, but it's okay. Alright, I'm sorry, man. Brian on February 14th spent 750 units on a 2-star. Yup. Yup. The only featured crystals I've ever gotten, guys. Watching both your live stream and your first feature opening. What's up, Frojo? Just left a comment on the video with my stupidest mistake. It was pretty bad. All right, I'll have to check that out after the stream. I'm pretty excited. Like, hopefully you guys actually have some stupid mistakes, or if you just want to say it here, we can talk about it here. Just came in, catch me up. Well, I started literally 2 minutes and 20 seconds ago now. So yeah, you haven't missed anything. Brian's life is complete now. Guys, I'm so happy. Like, check this out. Let me flip on my my 2-stars here real quick. I didn't know what to do in the video. I probably should have showed it in video, but whatever. You guys don't really care about that, right? But I have all right, let's count this out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 42. 42 divided by 3, 14. So now I have exactly 14 teams. I have to level these guys up still. But this is like nothing to level up. These 2-star champions, I'll get that finished up in no time. I'm purposefully not leveling them up just yet for one of the videos I want to do. But after that, I'm going to level them up. My cord's all tangled up here. What's going on? Alright, there we go. Much better. My worst mistake was selling all my 2 and 1 stars a while back. Ooh, yeah. I'm glad I only sold the 1. Ball Romance Crystal duped Scarlet Witch level 54 now. Nice, man. Not bad. Don't expect another featured crystal video forever now. That's true. Never again, guys. Never again. How many 2-stars were in those? I think just 2. As far as I know, I think just Netflix Daredevil and Jane Foster. To be honest, though, I wasn't watching the spinner wheel all that closely. Yeah. Do you have 2-star War Machine? I don't have War Machine, but I have World War II Captain. Where is he at? I probably passed him. I think he's leveled up already. Yeah, here's Cap. I'm bummed that I didn't get a War Machine. I would have loved to have War Machine. No, I didn't level up the Daredevil yet. I was selling my 3-star Black Widow to get enough shards for my third 4-star champ. She had my lowest PI, and back then I thought that's what made the character good or bad. Yeah. At least you get that one back if you haven't already. Yeah, it sucks. I opened 1 Arena Crystal hoping I'd finally get 3-star Punisher. Never got one of those and opened so many crystals. Got a 4-star one instead. Disappointed. Just kidding. Yeah, man. That's awesome. Nice, man. I'm happy that you got the 4-star one. You'll get the 3-star one in no time. That's awesome, though. Hey, stupid. Just watch your stupid video. Stupid. Congrats. Thanks, man. Now I'm debating getting them. There's not much time. There's not much time. Like honestly, ah man, I'm happy. I'm so happy that it worked out because no joke, I might have spent 3,000 units, and that would have been like beyond dumb. Um, I don't know. I don't know if I would have gone that far. It would have been interesting. I definitely would have purchased 10 in that video though, so I would have been at least 1,500 units deep. You have 800,000 loyalty, Brian. Purchase 5 stone level classes now. I do have 800,000 loyalty, but I have to do donations this week again. Coming up Thursday, I'm gonna drop back 12,000. So I can't get it just yet. One time I sold 3-star Ant-Man for 4-star and got Abomination. It was before the willpower nerf, pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, you did finally get her back. 8 months later. Man, Captain. Yeah. That's pretty brutal, man. How long was that? I saw it was posted a few minutes ago. The video, like I literally just recorded it and uploaded it. I recorded it I recorded it what 30 minutes ago or something like that now. Are you excited for the rifts? I'm super excited for the rifts, of course. Yes. Can't wait for the rifts. Brian, your videos are really great. Keep it up. Watch tons of videos. Now I'm watching 2 of your live stream. Nice, man. Thank you. Appreciate the kind words there. Thanks, Brian. Just reminded me to donate to my alliance this week. Wait, what would you have spent 3,000 units on? I joined the stream like a minute ago, so I don't know what you're talking about. If you did, I just uploaded a video, Zach. Like, wait, hold on. I thought you'd left a comment about the video. Maybe not. I guess it was somebody else that I read. Anyway, oh yeah, okay. You had the Punisher comment. That's right. I just opened up some romance crystals. First time ever opening up featured crystals. They were these crystals right over here. And now that I'm showing all of you guys, you don't even have to go back and watch the video if you missed it. But basically, there's this in-game mail here that there's a whole list of champions that you can get from this romance crystal. And there's a couple of exclusive 2-star champions that are available in that crystal. One of them being Daredevil up there, who's now known as just Daredevil, by the way. I don't know if you guys have even noticed that. I still call him Netflix Daredevil, just out of habit, but he's like regular Daredevil. And there's also Jane Foster Thor, but I already had her. So you can get those two stars in the romance crystal. And I went for it. I got it. Would have been here sooner, but I had to, like, a stupid video. Yeah, man. So just watch this rerun. I'm gonna go watch Chats. No! Alright, I'm done talking about it. Alright, we gotta get a tweet out to Kabam, and I already know what I'm gonna say, guys. Brian, does your alliance require a line? Yes, we do. Alright, let me pop open Twitter real quick. The light is so bright. Can you tell I'm like the reflection of my face? I think you can, right? Yeah, look at that. No, this is like the game. If you guys see my face, can you see the cursor? Oh, you can't see the cursor. Alright, but this is my face with just the game up, and then I open up Google. Alright, Twitter. Oh man, now I want to tweet them about being stupid, but I can't, because I already know what I want to say. Alright. Dearest. Should I go with Dearest tonight? Dearest at Marvel Champions. Nah, let's get that out of there. Dear at Marvel Champions. Roses are red. I don't need that in caps. Roses are red. P.S. I am now live. It's a to be continued. Oh, maybe I should throw that in there. To be continued. Sent. I'm gonna write them a poem over the next few days, guys. I already know what I'm gonna say, but I'm not gonna let you guys in on it. Can you go through your 2 stars by class type? Yeah, sure. I'll do that real quick, and then I want to jump into the arena. Valentine's Day thing? No, no, it's not even a Valentine's Day thing. It finishes next Valentine's. That'd be terrible. No, no, no. It's next couple of days. You'll see. You'll see. It's probably not even that clever of a thing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. 2 stars by class you wanted, right? All right, let's show it here. Science champions. You can't get quick in the crystals, right? She was just like given out also, I think. Wow, there's actually not that many skill champions. There's a lot more science champions. Maybe I should kind of just want to awaken him right now, you know what I mean? Let's just do it. Normally I wait for the soul level up, but yeah, let's just do that. Mutants. Wi-Fi and kids won't be home Friday, so I'll be grinding all day. Yeah, the Dormammu grind. It's gonna be insane. Cosmics. Let's go through this a little bit quicker. Here's the techs. And the mystics. That Doctor Strange is a little bit unique as well. I get this comment all the time about Doctor Strange. People think I bought Doctor Strange. I didn't buy Doctor Strange. There was a free way to get him through Marvel Insider. Just in case any of you are curious. Rank up your 2-star Netflix? Not yet, not yet. He has to stay unranked for right now. He's going to be ranked up fairly soon. Plus, I need the catalyst for my 4-star champions right now. I don't even think they use the same catalyst, actually. I don't know. I'll rank them up soon. Alright. I bet the rhyme will be Rosa Red, Netflix Daredevil is rare. Marvel Champions have any Deadpools to spare. That's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. Don't have Jane Foster, Daredevil, Netflix, and Captain World 2. Yeah. Just so you know, I stopped binge watching Star Trek original series to catch you. That means a lot, man. Time to grind arena. Yes, time to grind arena. Let's. Oh no, no. Actually, let me spend some energy real quick. All right, I want to do the catalyst events when they come around, but for now, let's finish up some master mode here. I actually have the full synergy team that I want now that I have this 5-star superior Iron Man over here. Give me the full synergy values. Okay, around that way. All right, good. And you guys better believe if they have that same crystal offer for completing beginner next month, you guys better believe I'm picking up that crystal offer to try to get a 1-star champion for 200 units again. How'd you score Thor Jane Foster? Thor Jane Foster was, I logged in with a friend's, had a Galaxy Note 7, the explosion phone. I think you can also get her by logging in with a with just a regular Galaxy S7. I'm not entirely sure on that, but if you have like a friend that has that phone, it's a fairly common phone, so maybe you know somebody that you could just log in on their phone real quick. And it's confirmed by Kabam. I have screenshots of them saying it's okay to do that, as long as you're the one logging in on their phone. As long as they're not logging in for you, then it's okay to do that. They said it on their forums. I did it before they said it because I didn't think there'd be an issue with it, but I'm glad that they actually confirmed it. Jeez, I'm not paying attention. I'm getting destroyed by this. Oh, come on, man. For real? No. This isn't going to be enough to kill him. This was terrible. It's pretty embarrassing. Level 2 of Master Mode here. Getting wrecked. Yep. 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 I'm wondering why there hasn't been any Google Pixel exclusives. That's true, man. That's kind of strange. Figure it's Google's phone, their Play Store. It is a bit strange. There's also, guys, there's at least one more 2-star. Well, there's at least 2 more 2-stars that I don't have. One we already talked about, which is, you know, War Machine. And the other that I know of is Groot. Groot, I think you had to log in with a Sony Xperia phones or whatever they're called. I don't even know the name of them. But I don't know anybody with that phone. So I want to figure out a way to get that 2-star Groot. Even though I don't like using him in Arena. How did you get War Machine? War Machine was around the Civil War event. There was one of the crystals in the Civil War event had a chance to give you 2-star War Machine. Oh, that's right, Red Deadpool. I don't have Red Deadpool either, of course. Isn't there a 2-star Marvel Magneto now? There might be. People ask me about that all the time. I don't know how you got that one though. I've never seen any information about that one yet. Brian, I can help you get Groot. I'm using Xperia Sony phone. Let me know. I would have to be there. I can't like give you my information. I would have to like actually log in on the phone, like in person myself. And even then, although I don't think you guys would do anything malicious, I wouldn't be able to take the chance. Like I would, just in case there was some kind of like password thing or whatever. I guess I could just change my password before doing it or something. I don't know. Or if it's like some kind of like hacked version of the game and I get banned or something. I don't know. I feel like I would have to actually know the person personally. You bought an iPhone 7 just for this game? I sure did. Brian, can you scroll for my question, please? Alright, Jason, hold on. Let me see here. Brian, I'm currently at 305,000 in 3-star arena. How much do I need for featured? You're already there. You're already there, man. It was 255 was the cutoff last time. And I got it with 277 myself. You're already there. You can keep playing if you want for, you know, some easy battle chips, but that's about it. I don't have Groot, War Machine, sold my... You sold your 2-star Red Deadpool. What? How dare you, man. Even though I know you don't do that arena. Getting blasted here. Oh, come on, man. I'm getting wrecked? Already? I just started. How is this possible? If I have to use some potions and revives on this boss, guys, that'll be a little embarrassing. Thought I could time it. Couldn't time it. If I had my X-23 alive, this would be much easier. Oh, I'm so dead. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, I'm not dead? Oh, of course, now I'm dead. Is this the night that... This is the kind of night it's gonna be, guys? Is this the night it's gonna be? Oh, man. I just did this level like 3 times today. Had no issues at all. Didn't die a single time. I swear. Whatever. Yep, that's that. 10 out of 10 would stun Mordo again. Yeah, oh man. You playing like crap because 2-star hype? I guess, man. I don't even know. I don't know why I'm playing so poorly. Oh well. Let's get through this without spending any potions. Yeah. Even though I just missed my opportunity. Oh, no, I missed my opportunity again. Ryan, did you have too much to drink after getting Daredevil? Oh, man. Let's go with Cap here. How embarrassing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm letting you all down right now. Oh, well. I am happy, man. Like, I don't know anyone else who'd be this happy about with Captain Clutch. Yes. I don't know anyone else who'd be this happy about getting a 2-star champion, right? You should be embarrassed, stupid. Came away with Dimensional Rifts last time. Didn't they give away 10,000 heroic shards at the beginning, or was it 10k beginners? I'm not sure. Did they give away anything? Oh man, I got some alliance potions that are about to run out. The last couple wars, we didn't even really have to use items. Not even because we were crushing them so bad, but like I don't know, they like gave up early. I gotta actually use those. 5.5 million is good for Loki, right? Probably, like almost definitely, like 98% yes, maybe even 99%. How many points do you need to win Iron Man? 4-star Iron Man, roughly 7 million. I'm gonna go for about 7.5 million. I thought they gave like 10k of each rift. 10k of each rift. You went what, 4.9 last time? Yeah, it was 4.885 or something like that. So yeah, 4.9. So yeah, if you guys are curious where I'm at, I have to do the 2-star arena too. I didn't even start that really. But I'm about 3.5 million. I'm just taking it very slow, very casually. Stupid. How strong was your roster when you started chasing basic champs? Actually, I have a video about just that, and I'm not entirely sure myself. I would have to go back and watch it. I want to say I had like 16 or 17 teams, something like that. It was the only beginner rift we got for free of. Okay, yeah, I didn't even remember that. But anyway, let me get to the grind here. Let's fire this up. Are you ready for Dormammu Arena coming up? Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm excited for it, but man, oh, I don't have a ton of free time this weekend. It's gonna be nuts. How long was the video? How many rank 4s? I think I had 2 rank 4s at the time. 1 or 2. It was either 1 or 2. I might have just had 1. Yeah, I might have just had 1. The video was old though. It's like, oh man, I don't know. It was, it's called Pushing My Limits or something like that. Yeah, if you search that, that might be it. I leveled up like a whole bunch of champions in that video too. No shovel tonight, boys and girls. Hey, we got some backup guardians in here. I have 20 teams of 4s. Nice, man. I am right behind you, actually. When it comes to you have more 4-star champions, right? You just haven't leveled up some of them. But I can actually, if I level up the 4 stars that are not leveled up, I'll actually have 21. Considering going for basics I don't have, if you could do it with only a couple rank 4s, I think I can go for it. Well, I always had a bunch of 3-star teams, though. Just keep that in mind. And the cutoffs were a bit lower back then. It's actually easier for me to... I mean, it's way easier for me to get basics now than it was back then. Even with the change in score requirement, I get so many more points now, but and like less matches. But I mean, yeah, like it's so worth it. Going for basic champions, collecting as many of them as you can, grows your roster so fast. Got 11 more level up? Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, looks like Drop Faith went and dug up the video. There you go. Taking it slow and casually at 3 million already. That would easily take me 16 hours or so. Yeah, well, see, the score that I have right now is like the score that I ended that other video with, where I was grinding my heart out for 3 days just to get a Jane Foster. So yeah, like it. Hopefully this is at least motivation where like if you stick with it, like yeah, you can get these points so much easier as your roster grows. Oh, how did I mess this up over here? There we go. You following Infobot online at Brian? I am actually not. I know it's really cool. I've never used it myself, but it seems really cool, at least I should say. And sometimes people put like screenshots in our like Alliance line chat from LineBot and stuff like that. You're whispering at 3 a.m. Maybe watch the rest of this. No face cam, no quality. Brian, the early years. Hey man, that was my favorite video back then. When I made that video, that was my favorite one. That was my favorite one all the way up until I made the Wolverine Realm of Legends video. I was proud of that one. It's harder to record without a face cam, actually. So I feel like you have to be a little bit more on point with what you're saying. I don't know. Gonna come back and give a review? Alright. What's up, Brian? Nice Daredevil. Thank you, Doug. Do rifts start on the 15th? Today's the 15th, at least in U.S. Central Time. Yeah, they start on the 15th. They're expected to start around like 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're in Central, what is it, noon for you? Or yeah, like Drop Faith says, 10 a.m. Pacific Time. How do you decide where to distribute 2-star sig stones? I have a bunch just sitting here. I'm glad you asked. That is an excellent question. Let me just drink some of this water first. I started spilling it myself. I just wanted to make it look like I was drinking a lot more than I actually was. Okay. Okay, so how do I decide where to distribute my signature stones? I go with champions that are found in the 2-star crystal. And I go with one champion at a time until they're maxed out. I have Black Widow might be my only one that's maxed out that can be found in the crystals now, although I think Iron Fist only needs like one more level or something like that. Um, so they're getting there. But yeah, you want to, like, don't even bother using signature stones on champions that cannot be found in the crystal. Save those for later. You can, like, there's going to be a point where you have all of your 2-stars maxed out, right? It might be off in the distance, right? It's still way off in the distance for me, too. But there's going to be a point where all of your 2-stars that can be found in the crystals are maxed out. And you want the max signature stones from them. The max signature stone crystals. And then at that point, what are you going to do with your signature stones? You might as well save all of those and then use them on the unique champions that cannot be found in the crystals later on, and you'll like maximize your gains that way. Maximize your gains. Talking like I'm like we're lifting weights here. Yeah, that's the best way to go about it. Stick with one champion though until they're maxed out. The earlier you start getting the max signature ability crystals, the better. There's like some argument to putting maybe like 10 signature stones in the unique champions. This way they have like, because they gain like the most PI for the earlier levels. But even still, I don't think that matters. Like, I actually made that mistake. I regret it. I put like 20 signature stones into Thor, Jane Foster. And I was looking at it the other day and I was like, I wish I could take these 20 signature stones out and just max out, another champion instead. Brian, I just spent about 2,700 units on the crystals to get 2-star Daredevil and Jane Foster. Got two Daredevils and 4-star Black Panther and Spider-Gwen. Not bad. Not bad. 2 4-stars out of that. It's actually not that bad. Did you not get Jane Foster though? Did you only get the Daredevil? Oh wait, there's an update. 2850 now. Have you been updating this whole time and I've just been missing it? Hopefully get that Jane Foster soon, man. Those units are adding up. Took my Quake to 620. She's higher PI than almost all my 2-stars. Yeah, she does seem like she would have high PI, right? But I'm sorry, dude, but you are going for Iron Man, yet you already have him duped. You just pushed someone else that wants him out of the top 400. That's not fair, dude. Yeah, I mean, way to make me feel bad. No, yeah, no, I thought about that actually. That's just how it is, though. That's just how it is. I still want the signature levels. I want the ISO that I get from it. I want the 100 5-star shards. I hate to push somebody else out of it, but I'm sure I'm not the only one doing this. I need those rewards to keep pushing along myself, so I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Spent 2,000 units on masteries. Can it stop now, please, Brian? The masteries, the units never stop spending on those. I'm sure they're gonna. Oh, why did I even do that? I'm sure they're gonna add new masteries like somewhat soonish too, or I hope they do at least. Shouldn't say I'm sure. That's an insane argument, basically saying the Yankees already won the World Series. They might as well just quit baseball. They should quit baseball. Stupid Yankees. Stupid New Jersey not having any sports teams, even though I don't really like sports. We have like one sports team that's professional. We probably have more than one. I know we have the New Jersey Devils hockey team. I think there's also a soccer team, if I'm not mistaken. Let me vent for like 1 second here about sports teams in New Jersey. Did you guys know that some of the New York sports teams actually play or practice in New Jersey? It should be our sports teams, man. I don't care. I would never like support them or wear like hats of them or anything like that. The Jets and Giants play in New Jersey. See? Exactly. So you're just across the river, though. It's not about that, though, man. It's not about that. We used to have the Nets, and then guess what? Oh, New York just swallows up another sports team from New Jersey. Jerks. Oh well. Alright, enough sports talk. That's literally all I know about sports, is that New Jersey really doesn't have many sports teams, and we kind of got gypped, and that's about it. Come on. There we go. Hi, Brian. How do you find all the time the Arena Champions? Wait. What? Aha. Okay, I see what you're saying. How am I getting the easy teams, even though I'm at a high win streak? Hopefully, I will finish up the video about that tonight. I say hopefully because it was supposed to be out. Well, it was supposed to be out months ago, but I thought for sure I would have it out yesterday, and I didn't. There's something called the infinite streak. You can Google infinite streak or type into YouTube infinite streak MCOC, something like that. You'll find some information. Hopefully the guide that I'm making is going to be the most clear out of all of those guides. Really trying to ensure that. But it's kind of hard for me to explain just by saying it, so yeah, that's your best bet for right now. Well, Jersey did have Jersey Shore, so that's true. That is true. We did have that. Good old Jersey Shore. Which, I don't know a lot about that show either, but apparently those people are not from New Jersey even. Brian, if I'm able to get 1 million in the 4-star arenas, would I be able to get Tier 4 Basic Catalyst in Tier 4 Basic Arena? I mean, if it takes you 3 days to hit that 1 million, that might be a stretch for you. It depends on how long it takes you to get that 1 million. Because it's 1.1 million to get the Tier 4 Basic. It's doable. I don't know how much time you have to actually play and stuff like that. It's a little bit harder to get on an infinite streak in the Tier 4 Basic Arena too if you're not used to it. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what happened? I'm supposed to, but he's slacking? What is this? Oh, Rich Demand just put out an infinite streak vid. Aha, there you go. Hopefully his video is better than some of the other ones I've seen. Not trying to fire shots at other people, but just saying. Just saying. No, I should have picked a different team. Brian, you ready for Jamamo Arena? Brian Berkey, man, I don't know. I want to. I mean, I'm. Hold up. Let me rephrase what I'm saying here. I'm definitely going for Dormammu, and I want to say that I'm ready, but it's gonna be a pretty busy weekend. It's gonna be a pretty busy weekend. Shots fired, Seaton down. No, I wasn't firing shots at Seaton. I was firing shots just in general at the at some guides out there. I shouldn't have said anything. It does sound like I'm firing shots at Seaton, doesn't it? I wasn't though. Made a video ages ago about Infinite Streak. I didn't even see yours, so I'm definitely not firing shots at you, Frojo. So excited for this to be over. Does that count? I mean, my guide might be garbage too. I don't know. It's not even out yet. That's the biggest. See, that's the biggest thing I learned, guys. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't try so hard on making guides, because I can make a guide relatively quick. If it's just me not putting a whole lot of effort into it, and people would probably benefit from it just fine. But I want to make it like super clear, and that takes a lot of extra work, and because of that, so many guides have been delayed. My channel could probably have so many more people into it and stuff like that, and yeah, I don't know. My main issue with Infinite Streak vids so far is everyone seems to think sandbagging is the way to go. It ticks me off. Well, I'm happy to say that my video mentions sandbagging as a secondary option, but it is not the main way that I recommend. I talk about it. I define it, in fact, but yeah, it's not the way that I recommend going. How do you feel that they made those last Rift runs cash offers, and do you think they will come out with a unit offer later? I don't care. It's fine. It's if Dimensional Rifts were exclusively for money, then I'd be upset. But yeah, it's just like, okay, you can get an extra run or maybe 2 runs. I never even worked out the math. But yeah, it's fine. There you go. There's Frojo's too. I really don't say it enough, but if you guys haven't checked out Frojo's channel, by the way, you should definitely check it out at the very least. Check it out. Take a look at some videos. Show some love. Hit the subscribe button over there. I have a bad habit of just assuming that everybody is subscribed to everybody in the Marvel Contest of Champions community, or at least everybody's aware of the other channels, whether they want to subscribe to whoever or not or whatever. But yeah, mods promoting their own channels and live stream. Man, Dachi isn't here and it's anarchy. We need the shovel. Bring in the shovel. I imagine like if we were in like medieval times, not the restaurant, but you know, like actual medieval times, people would say like, "Bring in the shovel," and instead of like a big battering ram, that's just like 10 people carrying this giant shovel. And Dachi's like 9 feet tall, 800 pounds. He's the only person that can wield the shovel. Actually, you guys do a good job of promoting the others in your community. Yeah, we try to. It's just, yeah, like, I say it like once, and then I just assume like, oh, everybody was there for that time that I said it. I never have to say it again. Yeah. wasn't paying attention. Now I have to watch this stupid animation. Guys, I hate Thora Jane Foster's level 3. It's so weak. It's such a, like, I don't know. I feel like her animation is so close to being awesome, but it's not. Am I about to lose? Okay, phew. Chosen Nerd, what's going on? Checking in real quick. Got a Calc 2 test tomorrow, so I'll be staying up even later than you studying. Alright, dude, good luck. Calc is serious business. So I didn't really attend college for too long. I was pretty decent at math, right? And I was excited to take like math courses. That was like one of the only things I was excited to take in college. And I signed up for calculus, and I didn't know how college worked, guys. I didn't know that you can like pick your schedule, and you could actually take classes that are not at the butt crack of dawn. So I signed up for a calc class that started at 7 a.m. And of course, you know, I already had really poor sleeping habits in high school. You get a little bit of freedom in first semester of college. Oh man, I bombed that course so bad. I love math. And yeah, I like the few times that I even showed up to that class, the few times that I was even awake to go to that class, I pretty much just went there and fell asleep in class. And I quickly realized that, hey, I can sleep in a high school math class and somehow still learn the information. I don't even know how, but it didn't work. It didn't work in calc. Yeah. I talk about your channel all the time, BG, like non-stop. I have to tell myself to quit talking about your channel. Well, I appreciate all the all the free promotion. I have both AP Calc quiz tomorrow and an AP Physics test. I'm screwed. Ugh, good luck, man. Physics is a class that I never actually took, and I regret it, man. Physics sounds like it would be really fun, and like I don't have a ton of time to watch YouTube videos these days, but I used to watch a lot of like physics and just other general sciencey videos on YouTube all the time. There's some really good channels out there if you're into that stuff. Like a lot of them, actually. Brian, how far did you get in calculus? Calc 1, that was it. Calc 1, and yeah, the story ends there with me just falling asleep and bombing that course. And that was it. Sometimes I think about just picking up a couple of classes, not to try to like get a degree or anything like that, but just to kind of like sharpen up my math skills, because yeah, they've definitely deteriorated over the years. And I never took statistics, and I would love to take a statistics class. Vsauce is great. Vsauce is good. I like Vsauce. I think Vsauce 2 is my favorite out of the 3 Vsauces. But I like all 3 of them, actually. I think there's only 3, right? Unless there's a 4th one that I don't know about that they added. Oh, what am I doing? Thought I was fighting regular Hulk here. Calc 1 was nice. Statistics murdered me, though. I heard that Calc 1 is, like, harder than Calc 2 or something like that. I don't know if that's true at all or anything. But I remember hearing that many years ago. Statistics is horrible. Accounting 2. Actually, I did take an accounting class. I like statistics. I like it just because I think it will have a lot... Like, I think it'll actually be valuable information for trying to make games. I think I can actually put that to use. Whereas the other stuff, probably not so much. I don't know how much use calc would be for game development, but statistics definitely I could see being useful. And actually, there's one of my favorite game developers actually recommended it, and was trying to push for like statistics taking over instead of calc or something like that in classrooms. So about those Neopets. Ah, Neopets. It's the same as programming. Calc 2 seems easier because you have the prerequisite syntax. Yeah, I could see that. Calculus might help with optimization things when you're designing a game. So I've seen some examples of what you're saying actually. So I've looked into a few game optimization type things. Nothing like too serious, but I just found it interesting, like the way that people were able to find ways to optimize their games. And I'm not smart enough to come up with any of that stuff on my own. I would have to totally steal that code from somebody else, or like leverage it in a game engine or something like that. So yeah, for me, I don't think calc would really do it. I see what's going on, man. That was you that said I hate everyone's L3 before. I saw somebody say that. I thought it was somebody else for some reason. Is that the first thing you said tonight? I'm like scrolling up now to see if you joined earlier. Man, I have to find time to put towards coding though. That's really what I need to do. More so than anything, by far. The girls' bathroom, they're not talking about bath. It's okay, Brian. One of my favorite quotes of all time is everything is either plagiarism or innovation. Yeah? I um I I just read a quote that I've been kind of trying to live without like before I heard the quote or whatever, you know. It's like oh man, what is it? Something like try to bite off more than you can chew, and then chew like hell or something like that. I don't know. But like a while back, I realized like the more that I try to do stuff, it just kind of like pushes me to like I keep on stacking on more and more stuff to do. And you would think that like, oh, it'd be impossible. I'm already struggling to keep up with what I'm currently doing. And to some degree, that's right. But like I just keep on adding more and more stuff that I want to do, and not really eliminating any of the other stuff. And like I'm slowly figuring out ways to like become more efficient to make room for those other things. Slowly figuring out more ways to like get more energy, because it's not only time that you need; it's really like energy. Make time for coding just 40 minutes a day for a month makes 20 hours. Yeah, see, I have a problem in that. Like I want to code more than that every day. I should just start out with something small like that. I was for a long time. I was keeping steady at like an hour a day, and even like there was a time a while back. There was a time in 2014 actually where I set a goal for myself to practice programming for 50 hours every week. Not, I mean, all right. Let me rephrase that. Not like just practicing programming, but either practicing or learning about it by like watching like a lecture or something like that. Actual time spent coding might have only been, you know, like 2-3 hours a night or something like that. Actually, no, there was more than that. There was some days where, man, I sat there for like 10 hours. But like minimum of 2 to 3 hours. I didn't always make it to 50 hours a week. Like I was actually keeping track. I think the lowest was like 36 hours a week. Um, you just need some real life unit packs. They're called Monster, and they sell them at local gas stations. See, I don't like those energy drinks. I've only had like one sip of Red Bull in my entire life, believe it or not. And I was like, I don't like this way. I don't like the way this tastes. And that was it. Oh, come on. Why am I all of a sudden getting wrecked? Oh, no, man. Walked right into that. That didn't last very long, though, what I was talking about back in 2014. Something kind of happened. I don't know if I want to talk about it or not. Brian doesn't drink, doesn't use caffeine, no drugs, he's straight edge. That's not true. I do drink occasionally, even though it has been literally since New York City Comic Con, since the last time I drank. Drugs, yeah, no drugs. Caffeine's also pretty rare. But every once in a while I have soda. I feel like that stuff, I don't know, it feels like you're like borrowing energy from the future with that stuff. I feel like eventually you'll have that energy naturally as long as you can figure out other ways to gain energy other than drinking that stuff, you know? I drink so much Monster, it does absolutely nothing for me. I can chug a BFC and fall asleep right away. Yep, there you go. One time in 6 months is not drinking. I mean, it's... you Madman Soda, yeah. It's not just one time in 6 months, it just happens to be 6 months since last time. So, because you don't have time to code 50 hours a week, you won't code 40 minutes a day, interesting. No, it's not that. It's definitely not that. It's just that like I started tacking on more and more stuff that took over priority of it. Like let me walk you through my day, Seth. And I'm gonna change this. All right, I'm not saying that this is the way it's gonna be forever. I'm gonna figure out a way to free up some time and gain some more like energy in a natural way. But here's how my day goes. I wake up. I usually wake up around like 11. Sometimes a little bit later, depending on how late I stay up. But I usually wake up around like 11 a.m. I get up. I try to figure out what video I'm making for that day, which is already a problem. I should know well in advance what video I need to make that day. I should know how much longer I need to make that video, so I know if I need to continue on that one or save it for another day, right? That's one of the ways that I need to become more organized. But anyway, I wake up at 11. I try to make a video because I have work. I don't know if I should say what time I have work. Well, all right, work varies for me actually because I'm salary, but I have to be at work sometime in the early afternoon. It could be anywhere between like 3 and 5 p.m. ish, somewhere in there, right? So yeah, I try to make the video before then. So there are times, guys, where I literally click upload and like save changes on YouTube to upload the video as I'm running out the door, and I'm just hoping that it uploaded okay, and I'm gone and I'm off to work. I come home. I have about 20 minutes before I start streaming. I turn on the stream. This is like the fun time for me. And then after the stream, I basically start on the next video. And that's about it. For a while, at nighttime, I was programming, like every night. And that's when like changes were actually happening with the website. And I do still program some nights. It's not like I don't program any of these nights. But it usually happens more like on the weekends. I find a little bit of time. Brian, what happened to your units? I spent some on featured crystals to get a 2-star champion on purpose. And it worked. And I'm happy. Quite happy, in fact. Then stop doing arena? No. I can't stop doing arena, guys. Let me also explain what happened along the way. I think I've talked about this one before, at least. Around the time when Kabam had that big change where they changed like willpower and removed block proficiency as a mastery. Well, for the most part, right? Around that time, I was in love with that change. I was like, wow, this is a really good change. I'm happy that they made this and everything like that. I made a video talking about it. Then what's it called? Then they came out with another update for Alliance Quest where they had new prices for Alliance Quest, and I was like, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, okay, new prices, whatever. And people were freaking out. People were freaking out like crazy, and I was just like, wait, what? This is not even bad. Like, I mean, people are still upset about it to this day, but I still think it's fine. Like the prices. Originally I did think we were going to get something back for doing map 6. I will say that much. I was surprised when they announced that there was no gain from doing map 6, that you weren't going to get any of the resources back. I understand the reasoning why, but I was a little bit surprised at that. Anyway, I made a video saying like, yeah, I like this too. And then at the time, I got hit with like a ton of feedback of people just like, shut up, you do map 1. And the reason I was doing map 1 is because, like, yeah, I was just playing casually with some friends. Partially because I had a lot of fun playing with those friends, and partially because I wanted to spend more time making guides and trying to make the website and all that stuff. And then, like, I got hit with like a little bit of the competitive edge, like, oh really? I do map 1? And I was just like, all right, I need to change that. I need to change that. Because I also realized, like, any guides that I come out with in the future, people are just going to be like, what does this guy doing map 1 know about the game? Which is, like, partially true. And I couldn't say anything back. I couldn't be like, yeah, I do map 1, but I've played other games more hardcore than this game, like, than I'm playing this game right now, you know? But nobody would take that word for anything, right? So I didn't even say anything back. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna make some changes, and it just so happens that my friends we could no longer really play together so much anyway. So I was like, all right, well, perfect time to find a new alliance. Let's do this. Let's begin, guys. Let's start playing this game for real. And then it got even more hardcore when people were like, when that whole Howard the Duck situation went down, and I was just like, fine, I'll just do it all. I'll get Howard the Duck. I'll be in a map 5 and 6 alliance. I'll make the website. I'll do everything. I don't care. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out a way though, guys. I'm gonna figure out a way. This is what I like. It's that what I was going back to before about biting off more than you can chew, and then chewing like hell. That's just how I look at everything for the past like 10 years or something like that. I don't know, however long it's been. First like 20 years of my life I was just like, whatever, I just want to play video games. And now I'm just like, I need everything. Why don't they give any resources rewards back for map 6? Because map 6 is supposed to be this like major investment that you're doing. They don't really want map 6 to be done constantly. Excuse me. They don't want map 6 to be done constantly. They want map 6 to be a way of like catching up, the way of like alliances who are in my position, where you're not getting tier 4 class catalysts and you want to get them, or if you're already getting tier 4 class catalysts and you want to get them every week instead of every other week, or if you're at the top of the pyramid and you want to stay at the top of the pyramid kind of thing. So it's meant to be like this really tough map where you're not doing it for those resources. It's meant to take more resources from you to do in every way. So you're blaming Kabam for your grinding? Got it. Yeah. On average, how many hours of sleep do you get a night? Like 4 to 6. I'm gonna change that too, actually, believe it or not. So here's my plans, guys. Like, I plan on getting more sleep at night. I plan on getting more sleep at night, on average, just slightly. But changing up some things in my lifestyle that will give me far more energy than I currently have. See, there was a time back when I was trying to program like 50 hours every single week. I was still working full time back then too. I've been working the same full time job for like 10 years now almost. So I was still working back then, and back then I would get out of bed every day just like with so much energy. It's cool to bet off more than you could choose. Don't expect to swallow the whole thing every time. Yeah. No, there's gonna be changes, but yeah, like I miss that feeling. I had this feeling where I would literally open my eyes and just like leap out of bed to start the day, and I just had so much energy. My brain was immediately just like on, and I was just like on fire, ready to start the day. And I don't have that right now. I don't have that right now. But yeah, I can get that back. I can get that back. And it almost sounds like I'm going to be doing drugs, but no, that's not it, trust me. I need like sustainable energy is what I'm looking for. The drugs, even if I wanted to go the drug route, I would just burn out after like a short amount of time. I wouldn't achieve any of my long-term goals. So yeah. Arena will suck the life out of you. See, that's the other thing too, is there's been times lately when I first started playing Arena and I was pretty heavy on Arena, I was always doing something else when I was doing Arena. Now I'm only doing something else when I'm playing Arena like 90% of the time. And that's not enough. That's not enough. Like, I need to be, like, basically at night, I was always playing Arena while watching a video about programming. And now, like, I don't know, I'll just, like, turn on music instead. Which is stupid. I should be using that time. Sounds like fatigue, dude. To some extent. But, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So you're gonna start dreaming from a giant hamster wheel. Yeah. You gotta skip these off-week arenas, helps a ton. Maybe. I don't think I will though, to be honest. These off-week arenas, man, this is so easy. Like I don't want to say that too much because I know people are struggling right now to get Loki or getting their first feature champion and stuff like that, and I know that struggle. It was an extreme struggle when I first started out, but now, like, drop faith, man. You know with our rosters, this really doesn't take much. Brian, you know what your problem is? I'm too good looking. I think I'm actually going to start grinding Arena while I walk on the treadmill. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So one thing I learned, alright, let me back up even further here and say this. So yeah, like the first 20 or even like 23 years of my life or something like that, I didn't care about anything, man. I literally just wanted to play video games. That's all I cared about. I passed school and stuff like that because I don't know. I don't even know why I graduated. I should not have graduated, but because I could pass the finals or whatever. I got in my school, in my high school, as long as you got an 80% on the finals, it didn't even matter what you did for the rest of the year. So I was always able to do that. But I had no care about school or learning anything. I just wanted to play video games, right? So then when I was like 23, something changed. I don't really want to get into what happened there. But then I suddenly cared about everything. Um, and it took some time to like learn how to learn, but I started literally just like typing in on Google like how to learn better and stuff like that. And believe it or not, like you're less fatigued if you're like walking on a treadmill or something like that while learning. You will feel less fatigue. You'll feel less fatigue if you're on a stationary bike too, but the treadmill seems to be like the best option. Like if you're just walking around, you'll feel less fatigue. You can actually study for longer amounts of time and feel less fatigue at the end of it. So I started doing stuff like that. I started looking into what's it called? Spaced repetition or whatever it's called. Just like good ways to memorize things, which is basically just like an advanced system of flashcards, you know. Just got back from watching your 2-star other stupid video. What do you think? Was it stupid? I'm still happy off that, man. His mom gave him a spanking. Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright, good. Thought I was going to lose this fight for a second there. So I should do real estate class on a stationary bike? Word. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Like, it works, like, instantly. I could tell a difference. For Hood, I did a 41-mile bike ride while grinding according to the stationary bike. Nice. My legs hurt far more than my hands. Yeah. What do you think of Mordo on Thorns node? Actually, I don't run into Mordo on Thorns node. I only do like one Thorns node in Alliance Wars. So, yeah. And even then, sometimes I don't do that Thorns node. Sometimes someone else takes it out. Walking is incredible. I take hour or so walks and listen to audiobooks. It's helped my retention a lot. Yep. See, that's the thing is like there's there are other things. There's tons of things like that, right? There's a lot of things that I don't know that exist out there that I can be doing and that we could all be doing to like be able to put more time and more energy into the things instead of just saying like, oh, I have no time. That's bull. That's bull. Like eventually I'm gonna figure out how to gain more time than I currently have. Still in the same 24-hour day, of course, right? You can't go past that, but I'm saying I can free up some time or I can free up some energy, which will in turn like free up time or whatever, you know? I just have to figure it out. It's just a matter of figuring it out. I'm gonna continue to keep playing pretty hardcorely because it's fun. But then I do have that ultimate goal of becoming a video game developer, and making the website is a huge step towards that goal. So yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. This is the worst fight. Alright, whatever. Ah, could have just finished it. I didn't even have to try to bait out a special. Whatever. Brian, what time do you go to bed if you grind the arena for 3 days straight? Well, yeah, like I said, I'm going to start getting more sleep too, because I realize that even though I can grind arena at a pretty efficient rate, even on little to no sleep, other things I have not been able to do very efficiently. So I think spending more time sleeping will actually like give me more time in the day in the long run. But yeah, I don't know. When I'm doing like a big grind, like for Dormammu, I don't know how much sleep I'm gonna get, man. It's not gonna be much. It's really not gonna be much. After Dormammu though, I'll probably take it a little bit more on the light side. When it comes to like the new featured champions, like the next month's mutant champions, I might only go for like one copy of them and not two or something. I don't know. Like, Dormammu is huge for me. I have to get Dormammu because he's a double immunity champion, and I run suicides always. And I'm sure I can take that champion into, like, Alliance Quest Map 6. Actually, I'm not sure about that, but maybe I can. I don't know. Map 6 is kind of a mystery for me, since we still haven't done it yet. But in any case, I'm excited to get Dormammu. I'm really excited to get Dormammu. Skipping the mutants, I have plenty of them. I don't like. That's true. I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick up one copy of them. I don't know if I'll get them twice. We'll see about that. I might still. To be honest, I might still. Brian, if you had all the science champions already, 550, your 4-star Quake. Oh, and already 550, your 4-star Quake. Who would be your next one? You had Hulk 99, Old Cap 99, Spider-Man 99, Miles 80. I don't know. Honestly, I would probably save my Catalyst for a 5-star champion, but if I had to pick one of those 4-star champions, I would probably pick one of the Spideys to throw on defense. Captain Clutch would be cool just because he's Captain Clutch for me, but I know he's not Captain Clutch for other people. I don't know, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I would probably go Miles. I'd probably go Miles Morales or Captain Clutch. I'd probably do that. Hey, Brian Grant, big fan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pick Howard. Rank Howard up. That wasn't the question, man. He's not science. Dude, I want that one so bad. His dupe looks pretty filthy, but what do you have to do to get him? Ooh, you have to sell your soul to the devil, and the devil is, they're located in Vancouver. Did I just call them the devil? I actually like Kabam. You have to, like, Thanos, the only way to get Thanos was to be the first 20, one of the first 20 people to beat all of Labyrinth of Legends. I'm sure there's going to be other methods in the future. That was really strange. Alright, I'm sure there's going to be other methods in the future to get Thanos, but for now, that was it. There is no chances anymore. I thought about this, actually. This is... there's no way I'm going to do this. I'm too excited to dump all my units in Labyrinth of Legends and stuff like that, but I thought about the possibility of, like, saving up all of my units from now until the next big thing comes out. Like, the next, like, Labyrinth of Legends 2.0, or if you want to call it Labyrinth or Realm of Legends 3.0 or whatever, you know? I thought about doing that, and, like, trying to be one of the first people to get through there, just to have a shot at Thanos, or whatever, like, the unique reward was, you know? Like, what if they were giving out Maestro or something like that? Because school and tests and all that crap became easy for you, you didn't develop great habits, just part of the game to me, is how habit forming it is. Yeah, I'm definitely no genius, but, yeah, you're right, man. My habits formed from school just, like, were absolute garbage. I literally just stayed up until 5 a.m. I very distinctly remember it being 5 a.m. because like my dad woke up at like 5:30 or something like that. So I had to be like I had to have the lights out by 5, right? I didn't want him to know I was staying up all night. So I would literally go to sleep at 5 a.m. This is in high school. I would go to sleep at 5 a.m. I'd wake up at 6:30. There's no way that I can stay awake all day. And I was like playing like kind of intense games. I was playing Warcraft 3 at the time. For the most part, I was like switching back and forth between like Warcraft 3 and Diablo 2. But I was playing Warcraft 3 and for those of you who only know Warcraft as World of Warcraft, Warcraft 3 is an RTS game, real-time strategy, and I wasn't super good at it or anything like that. But you're constantly like you're stressing yourself to the limits in RTS games, like Warcraft 3, StarCraft or StarCraft 2 or whatever. You're constantly like your brain is constantly going, your fingers and hands are constantly going. They're intense games. Like I was literally sweating from anxiety playing those games. Just like and like all the movements and stuff like that. But I loved it. I loved it. Do you want Thanos? Yeah, I want Thanos, man. Heck yeah, I want Thanos. I think everybody wants Thanos, right? Hello, Brian. This is Stan from Austria again. What is up, Stan from Austria? I love your channel more and more. How are you getting the power to keep grinding like you do? I thrive on the fears of my enemies. No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I don't mind playing arena. As long as I'm doing something else while I'm playing arena, I could play arena forever. I don't know. The rewards it's so good. The rewards are so amazing in arena. It's what keeps me going in this game without having to spend any money. And I'm just constantly thinking about what I'm going to do next. Like, I'm going to get Dormammu because it's going to increase my prestige and allow me to get more tier 4 class catalysts. I'm playing arena because I'm going to get units from all the battle chips that I spend to get the arena crystals. That's going to help me do Labyrinth of Legends. I'm just always constantly thinking about like the next thing in the game. Playing arena to get all of the solo rewards that are going to allow me to max out my 3-star champions, so that every time I open up a 3-star crystal, I'm getting double the 4-star shards. Yeah, I don't know. I find it fun. I find it fun, I guess. Not sure if top 300 Kang is, but I doubt it. I know about 30 or 40 that I talked to have finished. Yeah, I don't think all the Kangs are gone. But the Thanos, they're done. Think about when you first started the game, you weren't up late nights grinding 9 mil. Started small and then slowly ramped up over time. That's the power of habits. You already got it, bro. I was always up late, is the thing. If you go back and look at what time I was like leaving comments and like replying to comments, back when I actually was able to reply to every single comment. And Seth, actually, I remember talking to you specifically about me making videos late at night, and that's why the lighting was always so poor. I was always up late at night. It's just that I spend less time making videos now, and basically that time shifted to playing the game. Back then, it literally took me 16 hours to make my... What did we determine it was, guys? My wisdom video was like my second or fourth video in the channel or something like that. It literally took me 16 hours to do that. I can make that exact video and do it better in like 2 or 3 hours or something like that, you know? So yeah, that's the real reason I didn't go for Rocket Raccoon, is because I wanted to make videos more than I wanted Rocket Raccoon, and you guys know I want Rocket Raccoon. But now I'm kind of able to do both-ish, even though the videos, I should still spend more time on the videos, but yeah, whatever. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Got 4-star Ultron nice just now? Nice. Gambit cutoff prediction. I don't know. Gambit's a toughie, because he's not super amazing, but he's Gambit. I don't know. I'll think about Gambit when he's a little bit closer, because he's not coming up next. Hey Brian, what do you think about my new profile pic? What is it? Is that a dog? Is that a chihuahua and like a teal thing? I can't really tell exactly what that is. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to make it bigger. I wish it like showed larger when I hovered over it or something like that. Is it weird that I prefer heroes that don't auto-evade, that keep screwing up my parries? Not at all, man. I think there's a lot of people that feel the same way. I feel the same way sometimes, for sure. I don't mind it when I'm playing Ultron, because it doesn't happen that often, and sometimes it does save me. Sometimes it's a little strange, though. So this Brian, the kid got me 4-star Venom for his bedtime premium today. What? Dude, no way, man. Are you kidding me? Another 4-star? That's ridiculous, man. 3 4-stars in a week. Yeah. You better start saving up for that kid's car, man. Like, no, getting wrecked. I actually did play quite a bit too when I was first starting out in my super casual alliance, just because I was trying to like make up for my friend's lack of activity and like trying to overcome that a little bit to help us get some. Oh man, to help us all get some better rewards. Hey Brian, what's your Jane Foster cutoff prediction? 3.5 million. What's cutoff for Loki? Loki was 4.9 last round, so it's probably going to be about the same, maybe a tiny bit less. I would say if you go to like 5.5 million, then you're pretty safe. If you're not able to go that high, that's okay. You can probably still be pretty safe at just over 5 million or something like that. Even like 5.1 would be pretty good. Just getting like 10 Dormammu crystals if he saves in the grind. We're going somewhere this weekend. Yeah, man. That'd be pretty incredible. Too much for me. I can do 1 million at max. Yeah. That's how it starts out in the arena. That's how it starts out in the arena. It takes some time to build up the roster to get a lot of points. You shouldn't stress it. Early on, I was just getting 200,000 every single week for the longest time. And then eventually I moved up to getting like 600,000 on the regular. And then eventually I started getting basic champions, and now I'm able to get feature champions on top of it. I know it's not cool to advertise myself, but I just started making MCOC vids myself. You should check me out and see what you think, Brian. Would be much appreciated. We'll see. I may. It's fine that you said you make videos. I don't care about that. I may. Lately, I've been really crunched for time, and I haven't even been able to keep up with the guys that I'm subscribed to for MCOC. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you started outplaying your friends because you saw an opportunity to be more productive in game. My wife's the one that got me into this game, and now she rarely ever plays. That's how it is sometimes, right? It takes me a while to get around to seeing new MCOC YouTubers. It took me a while to actually see Steinu comes around here a bunch. I was finally able to check out one of his videos not long ago. But for a while, I had no idea who he was. I didn't know he was making videos all the time and everything. Until somebody in my my alliance actually said it. That was a couple weeks ago now, actually. Brian, is being an MCOC YouTuber your actual job? No, it is not my actual job. At first, when I read your question, I thought you were talking about like can it be a job in general? And I guess there's like Seaton basically makes a living out of it, and then there's like a couple other guys too, right? Like the Super Gaming Family guy. I think I don't know how many subscribers he's up to, but he probably has a ton. I'm sure that's his thing. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. Maybe he does something else too. I don't even know. But yeah, like it's possible. It's just for me, nah. Probably no time sued. It's gonna be too many to keep up with you, Frojo, Arbitrarium, and really catch David Romo. Yeah, streams are still pretty rare for me to catch, but as of late, I haven't even been able to keep up with a lot of the videos. I try to go around and just like take a look at a video here and there, or if something on my subscription list like really catches my attention, but I wish I had a bit more time. Normally like once a week on like the weekends, when I have a little bit more time, I can actually check out a couple, but yeah. During the week, I'm super busy. Unless it's something really cool too, like when Rich the Man did his impression video. I thought that was pretty good. Morning, Brian. Just finished my rounds before work. Got 45 minutes. Amuse me. I'll try, man. Super Gaming Family is at 85,000 subscribers. That's a lot. I like, you know, when I first started making videos for this game, I was like, does anybody even make videos for Marvel Contest of Champions? And of course, you know, I just typed that into YouTube, and that was like the first thing that popped up. Other than that, I haven't seen a video from him literally since I started making videos. I hope this doesn't start a chat about him though, because I know some people have some strong negative opinions about that channel, but I really don't. I don't want any of that stuff in here. I don't want any of the drama or anything like that. Only 70K to go? Yeah. I don't even know how many subscribers is needed to actually afford rent in New Jersey. It's a lot though, I know that much. I'm not too worried about it though. When is the Infinite Streak vid coming out? I know, man, I'm late again. It was supposed to be yesterday, and I didn't make it. I would love to say the morning, but it's probably not going to happen. I have another video planned for then. Maybe the first day of the Dormammu Arena. I think I can have it out then. I'm pretty sure. Like, I want to say 95% sure. Whoa, guys, do you see this? It looks like... Alright, have any of you guys ever played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Either Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 for NES, or I think they also did it in Turtles in Time, where the enemy gets weaker and they start to like flash. They start flashing like a little bit at first, and then it just becomes like real rapid when they're getting close to being killed. Disco She-Hulk. There's a bunch of MCOC channels coming up lately. It's great. Hopefully everyone will find their own audience. Yeah, it's good. See, here's the thing about more MCOC channels popping up, guys. Some people think that it's like competition, I'm not even saying the YouTubers, right? I'm saying like the people watching the YouTube videos think that there's like a competition between YouTubers, when in reality, the bigger that each YouTuber gets, like it actually helps out every other YouTuber for that game. Because let's say Seaton when he's playing a different game, if he plays Transformers. There's people out there. I know there's not many who are playing Transformers who haven't played this game, right? But there are people out there that are like, ooh, Transformers, I really like Transformers, who didn't care about Marvel at all. So they download the Transformers game, right? And then they find Seaton's videos, and then they also find his Marvel Concept Champions videos, and then maybe they start playing that game, and suddenly find other channels that are making videos for Marvel Concept Champions. Like it helps, right? It's not a competition thing. Like it actually helps. So on top of just being cool to one another and like wanting everyone to succeed in what they're doing, right, and like the hard work that they put into the videos, on top of that, it's actually beneficial to for other people to be successful too. So it's always strange when people come in and they're like, I don't know, like they just mention another YouTuber and in like a competitive way or something like that. Edgar, what's going on, man? Didn't see that you joined, but I saw now. Oh, worried about copyright infringement? No, man, don't worry about that. Yeah, like Drop Faith said, they want people to make videos. They have a thread on the forums telling you how you can record and stream videos, even though it's kind of outdated, doesn't have like the easiest ways. The point is they want you to make videos. It's free advertisement for their game. So yeah. The thing that keeps me on your channel is that you seem to be focused on efficiency and optimizing playing time. Yeah, well, I definitely am. As you know from our previous conversation tonight, you know why. Even though that's not the only reason why. It's just that's how I've always played every single game that I've ever played, trying to be efficient with it. And like, I don't know, there's something competitive about it, even though it's not even just like a competitive thing versus like other players, but it's almost like a competitive thing with myself. Like you saw when I was doing, I don't remember who was all there, but for like the 24-hour stream, and I was timing those runs that I was doing. Part of it was just to like, I was curious how my times would fluctuate throughout the night, but I like, except for the few rounds that I was just like totally spent, I was trying to beat my times. Like I was trying to compete with my own times. I just never actually succeeded in beating my first time. But yeah, I'm starting to get better at intercepting too. I'm like, while streaming, I can't really. You guys won't notice it. And I play a little bit worse while I'm streaming, but while I'm not streaming, I'm actually practicing intercepting and stuff like that a bit more. So that I hopefully don't have to spend 1,000,000 units going through Labyrinth. Does Twitch have a thing so mods can highlight in comments? YouTube needs it. Can highlight in comments. Can highlight in comments. What do you mean by that exactly, Job Faith? I test a ton of stuff out and share results. It speaks to me more than some of the other channels. Yeah, I always try to share whatever I'm testing. That's the kind of stuff that I want to do more, and just, of course, just takes up so much more time. Like in other people's, would be super handy for me to show answers instead of repeating. Like in other people's would be super handy for me to show answers instead of repeating. I'm still not exactly sure what you're talking about, actually. Say non-mod answers a question. I imagine most of the comments aren't read without it being mod or you, so I could highlight the answer to make it stand out. I don't think you can do that. Alright, now I understand what you're saying. I don't think there's a way to highlight that. The only thing I can think of is like copy and paste, and I know that's not what you're talking about. Yeah, all of you guys are saying it now, but yeah, I don't think so. What I'm looking forward to doing is when I do start up Twitch, I'm gonna look into like all the chat bots and stuff like that. And I think that I think they work for YouTube also. I just never actually took the time to set them up. But I'm gonna set them up so that there's like different commands, so you can type in like !cutoff, and it'll tell you like the appropriate cutoff that I think is the cutoff for that arena, and stuff like that. There'll be other things like !infinite streak guide, and it'll give you the link to the infinite streak guide. You can do chatbots on YouTube also. Yeah, I definitely saw that, Frojo. I just literally never took the time to set it up. I didn't think I was going to be streaming. It just happens that I really like it. I didn't think I was going to keep streaming, but I was like, hey, I got to get this stuff for cable anyway. Let's see if anybody wants to keep me entertained while I grind these super easy to get catalysts. And then it turns out, oh, this is actually fun. Wow, I didn't expect it. It's hard to type how I think while grinding. Yeah. Oh, stupid likes this. He really likes this. And the man Brian, cheers from Italy. Thank you. What's up, Italy? Do you read comics? If so, what are your favorite series / hero? I don't. I did collect Wolverine comics when I was younger, but I never even cracked open a comic, period. I would literally buy the comic, put it in one of those protective case things, and then wait for like next week's comics to come out. It was dumb. It was really dumb. I don't know why I did it. It was a waste of money. Like comics are cool if you're into them. I just wasn't into them, so it was a waste of money for me. How many 99 Sig 4 stars do you have? Just 2, I think. Yeah, I still only have 2. I have Ultron. No, not Ultron. Cable and Black Widow. Those are the only 2. If I get Dormammu is going to 99. If I get a Science Awakening gem from the Dimensional Rifts, Quake is going to 99. Or close to it. I can't remember now if I had enough for Quake. I think I did if I opened up more crystals. I don't know. Whatever. In any case, Quake will eventually get to 99. As long as I get that Awakening gem. If I dupe Iron Man in the arena and he's Sig 99, what do I get? That said, I won't be doing it this time. You do not get the max signature crystal, Drop Faith. You just get the other rewards, and his signature ability doesn't go up. Somebody actually tested that out, so yeah. Brian, can I buy your comic book collection for $1,344.99? Sure. But I didn't say how many comics I had. Uh, what if there's only one comic left? I was watching this chick live stream on YouTube, and she had a ton of chatbots. And this guy who was playing Madden had a chatbot who blocked spammers, all cap messages, and all emoji messages. Yeah, the bots are really useful. I thought about making one of those bots too, as like a way of practicing programming too. And then I was just like, nah, that's probably not that interesting to me. So I probably wouldn't finish that project anyway. So I never even started it. I realized that's how I have to learn. It's like I have to learn by doing something that's interesting to me. So yeah, that's the other reason why I wanted to make a website for this game, because it's actually interesting to me. So I'll actually do it. I call BS. You haven't gotten rid of any. You're a crystal hoarder. Believe it or not, Drop Faith, in outside of the game, like, I don't want to say I'm like a minimalist, right? But I'm leaning more towards that direction. I literally don't even have a couch in my apartment. I don't have a TV. I don't know. All like actual clutter around me, like makes me just, I don't know, makes me do less. I'm trying to like get as much work as I can done. I actually do have to like clean up around me right now, because yeah, that's part of the reason of why I don't work as efficiently as I can. It's like too much clutter. I gotta get rid of it. I'm never gonna be that guy that's just like super minimalist, have nothing or whatever. I don't think that's good either for me. But yeah. I didn't even sell my comics. I just don't know if I have them anymore. I don't know if somebody else sold them. Like, I hope they didn't end up in like a garage sale one day for like, oh, $5 for these 200 comics or something like that. But yeah, I don't even know, are comics even worth anything? Like, other than like the the few that are actually worth a lot, like Spider-Man #1 or whatever it is. Brian, did you get my tweet last night? Which one is yours? I can't remember. Refresh me. We're getting married, and we got a house. I took my wife a 19-foot U-Haul to get her stuff. Took me a single camping pack, weighted 70 pounds, and carried it across town. First edition stuff and all art covers. Okay. Depends on what the comic is. Yeah, I figured. My username on Twitter is something I'm not gonna pronounce. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with everybody's name on Twitter though. What was your actual tweet about? That's the only way I'll know. Can't find dimensional crystals in my crystal vault. They're not there just yet. Oh yeah, Drop Faith, of course, is answering it like like we usually do. We both answered at the same time. Or at least in same time to me. I know it's slightly delayed and everything like that. But yeah, give it some time. They'll be there later. Brian, you excited about the dimensional rifts? I'm super excited, man. Yes, absolutely. I really hope that I get a Science Awakening gem. I'd be super pumped if I get a Science Awakening gem for my 4 stars, of course. I wouldn't hesitate to use that one. There are a lot of times where I hesitate using an Awakening gem. Actually, I've never used a 4-star Awakening gem yet, but I would not hesitate in that case. As soon as a Science Day came around, I would pop that sucker right into Quake which sounds bad, but I would use the Awakening Gem on Quake and take her to rank 5 and as close to 99 as possible. It's a surprise if you haven't seen it. I will ruin it. I probably saw it. Like, I check Twitter a few times a day. Not that much of a surprise, though. I got Spider-Gwen from Premium and Shout Like a Little Girl. Aha, okay. Yeah. I definitely saw that. Oh. Okay, phew. I just accidentally got rid of chat, but I got it back. How do you get so many crystals? I just play a lot. That's the simple answer. You get crystals from areas of the game that you might not initially expect. For example, Arena. Getting all of the milestones in Arena actually adds up a lot of crystals. And getting, like, you're actually getting 4-star shards from the ranked rewards in the 4-star Arena as well. I also get a lot more 4-star shards than the average person because my alliance is very active and we absolutely crush all of the 3-day events. Actually, this one I don't think I collected the 250 4-star shards from yet. Maybe after this round I'll have enough, or we'll have enough. We're actually like going at a fairly slow pace for us in this PvP 3-day event, just because nobody's all that interested in the arena to go for Iron Man. And most people have Loki already now. But I'm almost done here. What is this? One more round? 2 more rounds? No, just one more round. Okay. I'll actually check after this and see if I can get those 250 shards. This arena's off for a lot? Yeah. Like, this would actually be the time to go for a top 3. But nobody wants to, you know? That's fine. Brian, are you going to record a video of Dimensional Rifts? I'm probably just going to do it live. The Dimensional Rifts? Yeah, I'm just going to do that live. Brian, they had a new champion in Marvel Future Fight. They added Jamamu at the same time we were about to get him MCOC. They also added the ugliest looking Carneck ever. Did they? Is it like the old school Carneck that had like a weird head? Brian, I made a Twitter account just to communicate with you and other MCC YouTubers. People have started following me. Nice. Yeah, I definitely see your tweets come through. Luckily, you have the same name, so I actually know it's you. Comics worth a lot. Are where heroes die off, like Death of Wolverine. Okay. Interesting. Just opened 3 map 2 crystals from AQ Milestones and got a full tier 4 basic. Nice. How do you know how old school Carneck looked like? That's one of the few champions or heroes or whatever you want to call it that I know what they look like. Because I looked up Carneck. He's my favorite looking character in the game. Actually, it's hard to say if he's my favorite now or if Howard the Duck is, but in any case, he's up there for me. I'm just gonna pop open his profile picture real quick. I don't know. I just like that he's like super simple looking. Just got this like tattered hood and stuff like that, or tattered hoodie. Doesn't wear any like spandex or whatever. I think it looks awesome. So I like looked him up. I actually looked him up to learn some more about him, and maybe like find some other pictures of what he looked like. Oh no, actually, that's not even it. I originally looked him up the first time because on Reddit people were like, why did they use this version of Carneck? This version is stupid. They should use the other version. And I was like, wow, if they think this looks stupid, what does the actual version of this champion look like? I looked it up and I was like, are these people nuts? Like, what? The other version of Carneck looks so stupid. I know art is, subjective and all that stuff, but man, that other Carneck looks dumb. My alliance is 5 million alliance, and we get all the top rewards. Also, 250 shards every 3 damn it. Nice, man. You're on the right track then. When I joined my alliance, I think we're about 5 million. The hood is hiding his huge head. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he looks like without the hood. Um, but I don't care. What's on your thumb? Oh, uh, it's the like the cap to this water bottle. Do you like Black Bolts? Yes, I do like Black Bolt. I wish I had 4-star Black Bolt, even though most people don't seem to like Black Bolt. I still remember the time where Black Bolt almost became the best champion in the game, and then they reverted that buff. Maybe not best champion in the game, but he would have been extremely powerful. No more juice, Brian? No, I still drink juice all the time. It's usually like my breakfast. Brian, can you grind arena on my account? I'll pay you $10 a milestone and $100 depending on rank. I would totally do that if I wouldn't get banned. Um, yeah, I would totally do that, man. If I wasn't gonna get banned or get you banned and maybe myself banned in the process, I would just grind like both at the same time. I'd be dual wielding phones, just going at it. Back to water. Gotta watch more ads. No, no. Carneck is Black Bolt's advisor in the Inhuman comics. Yeah, I know they're close, right? So Black Bolt is like the leader of the Inhumans, right? Even though he can't talk. You need juice money though. I'm still good on juice money, man. You guys collectively have donated a good amount of money actually. Okay, what am I gonna do? Let me see. I haven't hit helps in a while. Let me go hit some of these. Oh yes, that's right. The events. I was gonna check in on the events. You can talk and choose not to. Yeah, well, the whole. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Dicer, dude, I saw your drawing of Black Bolt, by the way, that you sent over, just like the little sketch that you did. I wish I showed that on stream. Oh, speaking of that, Frojo, I never showed what Frojo got yesterday for his snack break. Yeah, I know. We've talked about this. I know. Wait, what? Is this not working anymore? Alright, let me hit these. Am I the only one seeing a resemblance between Brian and Carneck? Is the name really Brian Carneck Grant, maybe? Well, that's why I put him on my wall back there, is because I don't know. I thought he was so cool, man. I like the way that he like sees the flaws in things, and I don't see that as like a negative. I see that as like you just have like perspective on something, and you can figure out the flaws and try to figure out how to correct them or take advantage of them in some way or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm like the non-superhero version of Carneck, right? For him, it's like a superpower. For me, it's just like I'm slightly observant. I don't know. But I like it. Good old Carneck on the wall back there. I still have to get another poster done. All right, events. Ah, these are the worst events, guys. Skill combat and event quest completion. How am I supposed to get rewards by doing arena with these? Lame. When are they releasing the Dormammu Spotlight? Tomorrow, well, later today. I don't know exactly what time. I don't know if they have a set time that they do it. I want to say they do it at 11 a.m. Pacific time, but I've never actually paid attention. I'm only going by that because of something that they once told me, which probably doesn't matter. All right. Okay, nice. We did get the shards in perfect series. Yes, I am the king. For no reason at all, but I'm up there. Okay, make Howard poster. If you open a merch shop, I'd buy it. Well, it's not my poster. Like, I'm not making these posters. Um, but like, I actually did consider having him make me a Howard the Duck poster if he'd be into it. Like, he did a Howard the Duck drawing that I actually like. Let me pop open that Instagram real quick, actually. Is Carneck possibly the Brian Grant of this game, or is Brian Grant the Carneck of real life? Deep thoughts. All right, let me go see the Howard the Duck drawing over here. I like this. I like this one that he did too, man. Oh man, this makes me look so bad, and this makes a lot of people look bad for Valentine's Day. Drew made this for his girlfriend or fiance, or I'm not sure what they are, but this looks really good, man. Like let me see if I can make this any bigger. I can make it bigger. Nice. Put all that effort into it and stuff like that for Valentine's. Guys everywhere should be mad at people like this for making other guys look bad. Brian, do you do sub duels? I do not. You'll have to check out some of the other MCOC YouTubers for sub duels. Okay. I want to find that Howard the Duck drawing though. Oh, there's what's his name's Cable. Oh man, forgetting your name now. I saw you in chat earlier. Like scrolling up to find your name now. Just drawing a blank on it. Art of Chaos. Yes, there we go. There's your Cable. Howard the Duck. Here he is. He did like a different version, right? Than of course than the Howard the Duck in game. But this makes me think that he could do a Howard the Duck for me, right? Brian, would you watch the 2017 Inhuman series if Carneck was in it? I don't even know, man. I might check out like specific scenes, but I don't think I'd watch it. Requested Ghost Rider, Robbie Ray's version, and a Phoenix. So those are coming soon. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them. Gots to go by. All right, have a good one. All right, let me get out of here. Okay, yeah. Let me get out of here. Sorry. Looking at nice pictures. Okay. I think it's that time of the night, guys, where I'm just gonna pop open some crystals and call it. I do actually have to work on videos. Luckily, I don't even have to spend time in arena. I could just do that some other time. I have enough points for tonight. I'll get the rest tomorrow. Yeah, let's do that. Let's pop open some crystals. Maybe I'll actually get 4-star Punisher. I don't know why I'm thinking that. No Twitter? Oh, Twitter. Let me do Twitter. Ending it so early. This is my normal time to end it during the week. I only do like the longer ones on the weekends. I have fun doing it. Like I could very easily continue, but yeah, then I would never get any work done. So, actually, there's really not much on Twitter. I will show you guys what Frojo got yesterday too, though, before I pop open these crystals. Oh yeah. Where are you at? Entertainment. It was you that was saying that you popped open that crystal, right? Where is your name at? Yeah, entertainment reviews. I actually clicked like on your picture there, so I definitely saw it. Okay. This is what Frojo got yesterday. Got some Airhead soft-filled bites, which I'm kind of curious about. I don't think I've ever had these before. And then something else here that I'm not going to mention. Okay. Let me pop open some crystals now. I guess it was like kind of a small picture when I clicked on it there, but yeah, Frojo was snacking it good. All right. Please tell me this is the last Alliance crystal that I'm ever gonna buy. I have enough. I have 800,000. I could buy 5-star unstoppable classes right now, but I have to do donations, and I have to keep buying these crystals. Come on. Let's go. Give me a 3-star. I don't even want the 4-star. I mean, I want the 4-star. Let me not say that. I'll take a 4-star, but I'd be happy with the 3-star. You guys know that. I'd be done buying these crystals if I popped open a 3-star unstoppable Colossus. No, I saw him coming around. It was a 2-star though. Ah. All right. Let's go back. Should I do 5 or 10 tonight, guys? 5 or 10? 5 or 10. I'm not going to go back like I did yesterday. Yesterday I went back a lot. But I'll let you guys decide if I should do 5 or 10. I should probably just do 5, right? Thinking 5? These aren't that interesting. You only want to see 5? Bought a few weeks back and was like, meh. Yeah, Seth, it's totally just for arena points for me. I don't even care about the champion. 25, really? You should know 10, of course. Yeah, what was I thinking? I was hoping that some of you would actually say 5, but of course 10. All right, I'll spin 5 and then I'll pop the other 5. Have you beat Dormammu on Master yet? No. I haven't even gotten that far in Master. I just did the first chapter. I finished the first chapter 100%, and I haven't gone anywhere else since then. I just started doing Master like yesterday or something like that. And I'm getting the catalyst between doing Master quests, so all of them. Oh yeah, speaking of the catalyst quest, those refreshed. So science, I definitely have to get some science catalysts. Gonna leave, Brian. Have a good night. All right, you too. I definitely need to get some science catalysts. Yeah, let me do that. I've got Miles Morales and Quake to level up. More gold. Dicer doesn't hide. Man, if there's no units in these 10 crystals, then, man, you're definitely in the doghouse. Really want to see someone beat Dormammu without Magic or Ronin. There's a bunch of people I mean, there's a bunch of champions that you can use to beat Dormammu. Still gold. There's always a bunch of solutions. It's just that there's a few that become more popular and stuff like that. But I'm sure, I mean, I'm sure I could walk in there with pretty much any champion, and as long as I learn his abilities, because I don't know what he does. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this without knowing his abilities first. Units gold. Okay. Oh man, I wanted to ask you guys more about map 6 tonight. I totally forgot. Got a couple map 6 people in here. Oh well. My alliance is closing in on map 6, guys. It's going to be like 2 to 4 weeks before we do map 6. We just want to make sure... Oh, between 2 units too, really? We just want to make sure that before we do map 6 that we're absolutely going to get a tier 4 class catalyst out of it. So... Call lazy, I don't care. I use Scarlet Witch plus crit team to skate through it. Yeah. I mean, it's probably what I would do too. Units! Alright. I'm so sad that arena crystals have become the new better than gold crystals. I mean, they've always been better. Oh, I was supposed to just pop these, wasn't I? Ah, whatever. I kind of like spinning them. They've always been better, though, right? I didn't even look. Was that 15 or 45? Whatever. Don't tell me. I'm going to see it in a second. Also, is Howard the Duck good? Howard the Duck is fun and decent. He's not amazing, but he's pretty good. He's actually pretty good. I would definitely consider Howard the Duck to be above average. I don't know if everyone would agree with me on that, but I consider him to be above average, and in terms of fun, he's very fun. Some bad news about Howard the Duck, though, guys. I did some testing with Quake. I don't think Quake affects Howard the Duck's Fury, which makes me really sad and makes me want to ask Kabam to change it. Wait, was the other one 45? Okay, both 30 or both 15s. All right. Frojo says, "Hit the like button, guys." I'll be around tomorrow for some map 6 questions. All right, good. Good to know. Good to know. Never got so much gold from the arena crystals ever since the gold realm ended. Howard unblockable SP2 start 2 bars power. I think you can block his shots. There's an attack like before he shoots, so I don't think so. Frojo, you'll be tier 2. Okay, good. All right, good. Yeah, I mean you're the main 2 people that I was talking about. So if other people have experience, also you can chime in. But yeah. Oh, I thought I was gonna get even more units. All right, well, at least I got some units. 30 units. I will definitely take that. Pretty close to average, actually. So, yeah. What time are you going to stream later? So during the week, I stream like 1:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. Eastern time every night, and then on the weekends I don't know what I do. I just start streaming whenever I'm done doing stuff during the day. Um, Hood and Blackwood's SP2 has a fair amount of kills. I gotta level mine up to actually throw them in there. That'd be fun to see. Okay. Anyway, guys. That is it for tonight. It's been awesome as usual. Thanks for coming and hanging out and stuff. And I will hopefully have a video tomorrow that's not released 1 minute before I start streaming. Have a good one, guys.